Hey guys, and welcome back to this next part of my Dragon Age Origins Let's Play. I'm Larpg Gamer, and I'm currently still within the Ultima Proving Grounds, but we are about to leave since we won. Can I actually talk with Varric about this?
I can't believe it! The ancestors came out of the sodding ground to kiss your feet, Duster.
Duster? Okay. So yeah, let's head out since we won.
Very well.
And I guess we should go to Lord Harrimon to let him know that we fought in his honor. So that would mean that we have to go back to the Diamond Quarter, which we will do. And yeah.
How many other forms can the Swamp Witch become?
Several.
Can it become a golem?
Seeking companionship, are you?
If it could become a golem, I simply wonder why it would not stay that way. It is a superior form.
No, I cannot become a golem. I can learn to become animals, and each form must be learned anew.
And how does it learn a form? Does it read about it somewhere?
'Tis not a talent one can read from books. You must copy a creature's soul.
I do not understand.
Nor should you. Rock is unchanging. Allow it to stay that way.
Okay. So for the Diamond Quarter we have to go left again. I think I have new knocks for the Nug Wrangler, right? So
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there.
okay. But for now we have to go back to the Diamond Quarter and speak with Lord Harrimon that we fought in his honor. Again, I really want to have a face-off with Balin. We haven't been able to speak with him yet, and that's actually the one thing that I really want to do after all that happened in the beginning.
News of the hour. Support Lord Balin at your peril. Evidence suggests Lord Balin considering widespread military draft.
Okay. So Harrimon God. But he's not here. Butler, Noble. Maybe he's somewhere in here. Let's go here and see if we can find Lord Harrimond. No. Let me check the quest. Yeah, you did not persuade Basil to fight for Harrimond again. I know. Oh, I have to go to Tapster's Tavern to tell him the good news. I just assumed that I would see Lord Harrimond here, but I guess I made a mistake. So, okay, I guess we should go over there then. Is it in the Diamond Quarter? Harrimond, Royal Palace. No, I think it's in the Commons then, so I have to go back to the Commons. So that's what we'll do then. Where is it? So we have Diamond Quarter, figures in that's the store. We have an armorer's, and then, okay, the tavern is over there. So let's go there. And see what else we have to do. Okay, so we have Dagna, but we still have to help her by persuading the circle to take her in as an apprentice, I guess. Janar?
Welcome to Janar Family Armorers. I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail? At Janar's, we have everything from leather to platinum.
That's good. Do you know anything about what's happening with the king?
I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harrimon's a fair man, My father did business with him, and he always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object.
Okay, that's fair enough. Wait, option number 3. Do you have a daughter named Dagna? Why can't I ask him this?
Has she been bothering you? Gets a whiff of surface stink and she's like a cave tick. Won't let go.
I mean, yeah, I would like to help her study with the mages.
Do you even know what that means? If Dagna goes to the surface, she forfeits her caste. She'll never be able to marry or work in Orzammar again. Dwarves don't do magic. Dagna knows that. It's just a childhood fantasy that dies hard. Please, if you see her, send her back and let me talk some sense into her.
But I want to help her. I want to help her fulfill her dream of... I mean... I'm not going to convince Dagna to... Let me see. Yeah, bring Dagna's request to the Circle of Magi. So I guess that I have an option to talk her out of it, but I don't want to do that. I actually quite like for a dwarf to join the circle. I think that's really interesting, so...
Ancestors, guard my son, for
Let's
he
go
is
to the knock
lost in
first.
darkness. Mothers, keep him safe, for you know what it is to mourn.
Let's speak with Vilda.
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? I can move aside. I don't have much to bring them.
Did I hear you mention your son?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
What happened to him?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
Oh, that's not good. Do you want me to look for him?
How? There is no way except to brave the Deep Roads yourself.
I'm a Grey Warden. That's what we do.
A warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the Deep Roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Don't get your hopes up. We could search the Deep Roads for decades with no sight of the boy.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
Wow, Zephyrn's response, though. I'm really interested what made Zephyrin the way that he is. I still feel like there are some parts of his past that I don't know of.
I do not even want to think from what manner of substance a cave-dwelling people would create their spirits.
Okay. Oh wait, there's a Nug. And we also have Brother Burkle, so I guess I should speak with him as well. Let's get the Nug first. And then speak with you.
Maker's blessing on you, sister.
Yeah, it is quite strange for a dwarf to believe in a maker, right? And yeah, as I mentioned before, I don't think Velena is really religious, so let's just be honest about that.
Oh, you look as if you come from the surface. I thought perhaps you were raised in the way of the Chantry.
No.
I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Why would we want a human chantry in Orzammar?
There is resistance. It's obvious the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within it. Yet the dwarves of Orzammar persist in worshipping their own forefathers.
I mean, why is your religion better than theirs? I mean, again, Velena doesn't really believe. I don't see her as the religious type, so... But still... I don't like it when people see their religion as the only religion, and yeah. So how do I respond? It's tradition, it's what we are. But I don't think Velena really. I mean, there are so many dwarven traditions that I don't agree with, so I don't really like that argument. Just because it's a tradition doesn't make it true. So, and at the same time, if he wants to open up a chantry, who am I to stop him? As long as he will not force people to believe in the Maker, I think he is free to do as he pleases. So, yeah. Whose permission do you need to open a chantry?
The Shaper controls changes in Orzamar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
Do you want me to talk? Do you want me to talk to him for you?
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always. Please let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
So yeah, again, I'm not really Velena is not religious. She doesn't believe in the Maker, but I don't know if she believes in the ancestors, or I'm not quite sure what the dwarves' religion entails. But if he wants to open up a chantry here, he is free to do so. Again, as long as he doesn't spread his religion by force, he should be able to express his opinion. And people are free to believe in a Maker, or if they don't, that's fine as well. Taps this patron. We have Cora. You have a name?
You're not welcome here, exile. I don't care if you're a Grey Warden. I liked your brother. If you need to speak to one of my patrons, do it quickly. But don't expect me to serve you.
So I guess she liked Trian. Do you serve Balin?
Yes, and he disgusts me as much as ever. But with him, you know what you're getting. I expected more from you.
Yeah, Balin killed Trian. I was framed.
That I could believe, but don't think I'll take your word on it. Now what do you want here?
Wait, I thought Ogren might be here. I mean, I'm not actually looking for Ogren, but that's quite interesting.
He should be by the trash barrel. Easy to spot. Everyone gives him a wide berth.
Okay. We have Navin, it seems.
Afternoon, stranger. You looking for a stool to share a brew?
Don't mind if I do, I guess.
I recommend the Lycan Ale. They brew it downstairs. Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's expeditionary field unit.
Oh. So wait, how am I going to introduce myself? Am I still going to introduce myself as Lady Iduken? Or is Velena a Grey Warden? Maybe since he supports Balin, it would be better for me to present myself as Velena the Grey Warden.
You don't say. Good folks, wardens. I was in the deep roads when that one came by. What was his name? Dukan, Dunka... something like
Duncan. You knew Duncan?
I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the deep roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines.
I was also there. What will happen if I say I was also there?
Guess that's why they picked you then. Every Grey Warden ends up there. That's where they send you when you're ready to leave this world. Go die in the dark, putting away as many vermin as you can. Getting more crowded these days, though. Lots of people interested all of a sudden. We go back tomorrow, and we're not the only ones.
Who else is in the deep roads?
Lord Haramon's got his own men there, all looking for signs of Bronca. Guess the city's getting to miss having a paragon. Everyone wants someone to put in charge.
And what are you looking for?
Balin ordered us in at first bell. He's splitting us into 4 teams to search for some of the lost Tigers. Looking for signs of Bronca, I guess. Seems to be who everyone's after.
Thanks for the drink, but I should go.
Watch yourself. Orzammar politics are getting near as dangerous as battle.
Yeah. I actually really like that. Even though he's fighting for Balin, he still... It doesn't necessarily make him a bad man.
In dwarven vaboragas vina vagabelnathag. And in the risas there other vahaden
Okay.
wimedwa.
Let's just keep moving forward. Okay. But yeah, my problem isn't necessarily...
I can't take it!
Okay. My problem isn't necessarily with the people that follow Balin. A lot of the people that, or dwarves I should say, that follow Balin are still good dwarves. It's just Balin personally that Velena has a problem with. But a lot of dwarves that follow him don't seem to know about his treachery. Nervous adventurer.
What? Get away! You'll change like the rest! Monsters hidden in all my friends!
Monsters hidden in all my friends. Is he talking about demons? Although that doesn't make sense, because I don't think a demon can possess a dwarf, right? What are you talking about?
They follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen, and older than the ones in song. Dormant my arse. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
What's this? Something is working behind the scenes in Ferelden. The notes you have acquired from dead or terrified adventurers point to an ancient evil, or at least an ancient man telling stories of ancient evil. You have cause to speak with Vilm Madden, who lives somewhere in Denerim. Okay. And we have Dulin here.
Atrosvala, champion. I hear your performance in the proving was nothing short of amazing. I thank you for whatever you said to Guidon. He fought like a Berescarn and showed many Deshers the strength of House Harrimon's support. There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie.
That's good.
If you're ready, Lord Harrimont will see you now.
Maybe if I say excellent lead the way, we will immediately go to Lord Harrimont. But I actually want Ogren is here as well, and I think I want to speak with him. So maybe I should say I have a few more things to do first.
Join me here when you're ready to leave.
Okay, so he can take me to Lord Harrimont immediately. That's good. And we can level up Zephyrin. Great. I think I'll level up his cunning for now. And go for the expert combat tactics. What was this one again? Oh yeah, then you collapse and they will no longer follow you, which is good if your rogue is really badly injured, but for now I don't really think that is necessary per se. Maybe I'll go for one in his assassin tree, because he also has the duelist tree, which I also want to invest in, but I want to go for the assassin one first, I think. And when it comes to his combat tactics, do a weapon sweep. Is there something that I want to use? He already uses dirty fighting. I think he already uses a lot of his skills right now. So I guess I'm good for now.
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me.
Wait, I actually agree with what you just said. Who are you? Another Helmi. I think I've already met a couple of Helmi dwarves, right?
Lord Dennick Helmi, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. So I'm curious. You've been living on the surface, right? Does it function any worse than Orzammar for having abolished caste?
I mean, even though there are no castes on the surface, there is still inequality, right? I mean, a lot of the elves are considered as less than humans. They are servants. Um, I mean, yeah, things are hardly equal on the surface, to be perfectly
But
honest.
there are those like you who see this with concern, no? Well, I've taken the time to actually talk to the other castes. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent dashers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so this is actually the first dwarf, or one of the first dwarves, I should say, that I agree with. It makes me really happy to see that I'm not the only one who thinks this way. How does the caste system work anyway?
Badly.
Yeah.
Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected dashers of the assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that.
Yeah.
Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
So wrong. So you get to vote on the next king?
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
Well, I am. Who are you voting for?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
Yeah, exactly. I completely know or completely understand what you mean by that.
As you wish.
I like Lord Helmy, and I absolutely agree with his view on the caste system. So now we should speak with Ogren.
What do you want? Oh, I heard about you. The exiled princess returned in Grey Warden's armor to put the past behind her. People are saying how you've thrown yourself on Harrowmont's wagon train. I figured you'd be the one, you know, who could help me find Branka. But I guess you're just like all the rest.
All the rest of whom?
Power-hungry Deep Lords. The only real concern they have is whose ass gets the throne. You don't have to play dumb, Warden. Their lackeys only come to me when they want something. Well, if you want the secrets of a paragon, do the work and find her.
Is that who Branka is? She's the Paragon.
City's only living paragon, and she's been lost in the deep roads for 2 years. 2 years, and no one's raised a bleeding army to go look for her. What's it matter to you, huh? You trying to find out her secrets? That what Harrowmont sent you here for? I know he's been poking around, trying to find things out about her, what she was looking for. Won't tell me spit, though. He looking to take it for himself? A little lost technology of the ancients to throw Balin right out of the picture?
What if I genuinely want to help you?
Too little, too late. But it's a nice gesture, Warden. If you think your boot kissing will get you an in I don't have, you're welcome to try this. I know both Harrowmont and Balin have been asking about her. 2 years without a peep, and suddenly now they want to start looking. If you find out what they know, it might just put me a step closer to finding her. Or sit here and have a drink. It's all the bleeding same to me. Barkeep?
Okay. I mean, I actually want to help him if I can to find Branka, but... so I guess we should go
Are
to
you ready to
Harmon
see
now.
his lordship now?
It would be an honor.
The honor is ours to have found such a staunch and upright ally. His lordship is eager to see you again.
That's good. Okay, so we were finally able to speak with Lord Harrowmont. That's good. So let's see What happened then? Okay. So there he is, Haramond.
Your father missed you sorely in his final days. I am glad you found a new place among the Grey Wardens.
How did my father die?
I've a broken heart, in my view. Some say Balin poisoned him, but I never left Endrin's side, and I don't see how. Balin did kill him, but only by what he did to you.
Is it true my father wished you to be his heir?
He knew what a poor king Balin would make. He saw it sooner than the rest of us. One of his last requests was that I carry out his wishes as Orzamar's next king. It was the greatest honor of my life.
I mean, I trust Lord Haramond. He was actually the only one who believed my innocence right before I went into the deep roads. I mean, option number 2, Balin says you are trying to usurp House Idukens' rights. But I don't trust Balin or what he says. Maybe I can ask him the question, you believe you'd be a better king than Balin?
I have never sought the throne. My role was to serve Endrin, first as his advisor, then as an elected Desher in the Assembly. Haramond has never been king, and I always assumed Trian would rule after his father.
Yeah.
But both Endrin and my colleagues have asked me to step up, and I will not back down when Orzammar needs me.
The Assembly has more power than the king.
The Assembly represents the voices of the wisest, most noble families. While we need a single king to preside over important functions and lead us in battle, the Assembly better represents all in Orzammar.
All I want is your support against the Blight.
For us, the Darkspawn are a constant menace, so a blight may not elicit the same urgency you are used to. Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king. And right now, there is no sure way to get there. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal carter she runs?
I mean, yeah. What about them?
The Assembly receives pleas every day from the common folk, begging that something be done about her. So far, no one has managed. Jarvia hides her base in Dust Town, the raw edges of the city where no one lives but casteless and criminals. If you would help me in this, it would show the Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule this city.
I will deal with Jarvia. Be ready to help against the Blight.
Do this, and I promise if I take the throne, I will not stop until the Assembly sends your troops. Look for Jarvia in Dust Town. Do whatever it takes to see that justice is served.
I will. Okay, it was actually good to speak with Haramond again. And now we have to... Wait, why can't you...
His lordship appreciates your support.
I guess it's a bug that there's still like this arrow above Julian's head. Okay, so I'm actually excited because we haven't been in Dust Town yet, which is where the castlers and the criminals live, but as I mentioned before, I think it's so wrong that your position in life is based upon...
News of the hour. Paramount endorsed by the Honorable Grey Wardens. Lord Balin furious.
Well, I don't really care what Balin thinks. So, yeah. Let's go to the commons, and from the commons we should go to Dust Town. Oh yeah, I remember the last time it took quite some time for this to load up, so I should prepare myself again for that to happen. Oh, this one was actually not so bad. Let me save the game. just to be on the safe side. And I guess I should go to... Yeah, Dusttown is all the way on the other side. Wow. I mean, I have to say that Orzammar is looking really cool. Really cool. Oh, okay, I wasn't ready for this.
For the warden, Balin will not allow it.
There you go.
As you say, we fight for honor.
Time for a little bloodletting, I see.
Begin the onslaught. It is on. End it.
I still remember my first battle.
So these are people that support Balin.
Your heads will make lovely crunchy.
As you say.
Next time. You'd think they would run away more.
Okay, so
I shall do it.
Let's loot all these bodies. Okay, yeah, let's head to Dusttown then. Maybe I should turn this off again, just when we're not into battle. Yeah, let's venture forth.
Why do the poor not rise up against their betters? This I never understood.
Yeah, I don't think that they stand much of a chance, or at least that seems to be the case.
We must not.
Okay, so we have some thugs trying to battle us. There you guys
I
go.
shall do it. Have you no concern for your own existence?
Let's...
Run while you can.
Oh, wait. We're the last one. Okay. Let's talk with you since you have a exclamation mark above your head.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform.
I'm Velena, a Grey Warden.
Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone with a few connections above ground.
I would have to hear what you're asking.
Human kings, you know, they make these ridiculous laws. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium, the sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of a stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium instead, at the reasonable price of 50 sovereigns. You can keep it, or, since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee.
I mean, lyrium, from what I know about it, is quite dangerous. I mean, mages... I mean, I think it was Alistair that told me that the Templars are actually taking lyrium to help them fight against the mages, but they're also addicted to it, right? Just from what I know, lyrium is actually quite dangerous. So I think there's a reason why it cannot just be sold by anyone. And wouldn't it be dangerous to bring the lyrium to the mages? I don't know if I want to help this guy, because I don't know... It doesn't seem to be the right thing to do, smuggling lyrium. So... I think I should go with smuggling is illegal, I'm turning you in. I don't think I support the smuggling of lyrium.
I don't think so. Boys!
I don't know, it was a tough choice because normally I want to accept every quest, but not if I disagree. So yeah.
You will sleep satisfyingly beneath my I think that's all of your head will make
So yeah. I think I agree with the choice that I made. I do not want to smuggle lyrium. I think it's just dangerous to meddle in those matters. Okay, I hope I made the right choice. Again, I'm not sure, but... Elamos Emporium. Don't know what this is, but...
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell.
What do you know about Javia?
Enough to know she don't fancy strangers asking questions.
I'm looking for the Carter's base.
Best way to find it is stand on any street corner in Orzammar and insult Jarvia's mother. You'll wind up there quick enough, and have a real long time to get to know the place.
Why is everyone so scared of Jarvia?
Her base goes everywhere in Orzammar. You cross her or even talk bad, your bones end up in the lava.
Should I persuade him with silver?
Could be. If 30 silver came my way, I might know a bit.
Let's just give him the money.
Only Jarvia's men knew all the entrances to her base. But I tell you, I've watched them. They go up to what look like bare walls, and poof, gone. Like there's a secret door. There's one just across the way. Watch long enough, and you'll see. Now, you want to buy something, or are we done?
Let me see your wares.
Of course.
Let's see if there's anything that I can... Let's just sell this. Wait, does he have a backpack? No, he doesn't. Oh, we actually have a Redcliffe Elite shield. I didn't even notice that. I should check out if that's actually a good shield for Alistair to use. These are those bows. So there's not a whole lot that I want to sell. Sorry, for now. So I guess we should leave. Beggar Assembly Directive. The key to the city? Oh, it's actually a quest. Increased understanding of Orzammar society has revealed a diplomatic cache accessible to representatives of the assembly. Okay. Shady Corbett?
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here.
Oh, wait, this is from this quest. I'm looking for a thief who dared steal from the Shape Raid.
Is that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn me, this person in? You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
Okay.
I shall do it.
And there he goes.
As you say.
A lot of beggars, which makes sense since we are in Dust Town. Idle dwarf. Can I talk with you?
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside?
Yes, I did.
My mam used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky.
No, that doesn't happen.
Yes. When my dad left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh?
I have to go now.
Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
Okay, I'll try not to. Beggar, we have Nadezda.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple.
I mean, I want to give her the money anyways. But I also need information. I might have money if you have information.
What are you looking for?
Do you know a woman named Jarvia?
Know her. I used to run with her. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her.
Does the Carta have a base anywhere?
They do, but it's not easy to find. Jarvia's got real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there.
So where do I find one of these tokens?
Can't help you there, Selrocka. The Carta members keep them real tight. Now, how about that coin you promised?
I'll give you 10 silver. Take care of yourself.
I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
I'm glad I could help her out in some way. I mean, if I could, I want to help everyone who lives here. It's incredibly sad.
Spare a bit for the needy?
Zerlinda.
Please. It's not for me, it's for my child.
I guess we should talk with her last, because it's already time. Man, time goes by so fast in this game.
Have you a coin to spare, milady? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
Why doesn't your son's father help you?
A question I ask every day. He was eager enough for a daughter who would bring him into the mining caste. But since the boy was born, I've not seen nose or heel of the lout. And me alone on the street, forbidden to return to my family unless I... But no, I can't bear to even think of it.
What does your family want you to do?
My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a miner, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back.
Wow.
Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
What? I mean, number 3, if you're a minor, why would your son be casteless? Because he's a son, right? And you inherit the caste of the same-sex parent, so that's why her son is also casteless. That's horrible.
I cannot abandon my baby.
Yeah.
The Shapers teach that only children of true lineage exist, not those born casteless. But they never carried a child. He cries like any other infant, and smiles when he's warm and full. I can't kill him because of an accident of birth, an accident I forced on him.
Yeah. Wow. I can actually persuade her to kill her child? Are you serious? No, I'm going for the maybe I could reason with your family.
You would do that? But why?
Orzammar must change with the times.
Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
I definitely will, don't worry. Whew, okay, so many horrible things going on here in Orzammar. But for now, it's definitely time to end this part here. And I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. In the next one, we'll look for Jarvia, and hopefully I'll be able to find her and end the Carta, or stop the Carta for good. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. So, bye guys!